Hello, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Sorry, too much reverb. Good evening. Thanks for being here. My daily live stream. I'm here every night, 10 o'clock, Central European time, Amsterdam time, playing music for you. I always start with the improvisation. I have no clue what I'm going to start with, but that's why I love to play this kind of music. The freedom I have, especially when I play solo. And so this live stream is on both YouTube and on Facebook and on Twitter. And if you're on Facebook, I would really appreciate if you can share this. You simply share it from wherever you're watching, and or you can do video party, whatever. I would really appreciate it because it spreads to many people, and it's yeah. I'm very thrilled every day. I get more reactions, more requests, and I'm learning a lot myself because I always wanted to live stream for a long time, but that was before the lockdown, and I was always busy, always traveling and all of that. And I mean, occasionally, you switch on Facebook Live from your phone when you're playing a gig somewhere, but really like set up a live stream with better sound and all of that. I had no excuse once we got locked down, so I thought, well, this is the opportunity, and so happy with all the great comments I get, all the requests, all the grateful people, and I'm very grateful that you're here and listening and watching. Before I forget, tomorrow will be Monday, and the Mondays are the piano music class. I used to start explaining music theory during everyday stream, but then I realized, well, this is not for everybody. People also want to just hear the stories and the music, and not too much musical theory. So that's why the Mondays are the piano music class. So pianist, musicians, all welcome. I mean, pianist and non-pianist. That's what I mean. If you have any questions, any musical questions, I already got a few for tomorrow, but let me know if you have anything you would like me to explain. I can take a certain song and I'll place the camera on top so you can see my hands, and then I'll explain. So that's for tomorrow, for Monday. So please tune in tomorrow. So let me check the chats here. Yes, a lot of people here. I know. Hi Bert, hi Astrid, hi Ellen, Linda, Hans, Valesk, hi Valesk, obrigado a você, Patrick, thanks for being here. Hi Eric from Georgia. So again, it's a lot of people from many places, all here. Sending me messages on the laptop, and again, that's such a great thing. I mean, I only see the people who are sending me messages who are online now. I have no idea who else is online, but I know it's like a lot of people from all over the world, which is really, really cool. So instead of traveling to all these countries, now they're here, and I'm at home enjoying my piano and my electronics here, playing for you. So what I wanted to do, because as you know, most of you know now, again, if you have requests or questions here during the live chat, let me know. If I can read them all, I usually catch most of them. I'll be happy to answer your question immediately. And what I really love to do, that's what I started like a week ago, is sharing other music. I found a way with this software to share YouTube. Sometimes the frames are not very fluid, but at least the music is there, the audio. I'm getting a question from Patrick. Patrick is asking, I was always wondering what kind of bands and music apart from jazz influence your style. What do you listen to? Oh, yeah. Well, that's a question. Look, I have a very strong classical upbringing, My father was an opera singer, so I was really well brainwashed with classical music and opera. It is still something. This music is still 50% of my music collection, and I also flirt with a lot of classical music projects. I've done opera meets jazz and rearranged classical pieces. So classical music is really very. I'm still, of course, also modern classical, contemporary classical music. I love this too. Not only the traditional stuff, Russian composers, minimal music, and then of course, because all the traveling to more than 100 countries, this whole incredible world of world music opened up for me, and that really made me realize that I really know nothing, even after being to and playing in 117 countries. I really know nothing, and in the whole folk music, whether you go to Africa, to Latin America, and I'm not only talking about salsa and Brazilian music, but like music from Peru or Bolivia or wherever, like more less known countries for their music, at least here, but also like Kazakhstan or Central Asia, Mongolia. I've encountered so much incredible music, and in Africa, not only Southern Africa, West Africa, but also the north of Africa, the Maghreb, the Arabic part, so to speak. So much incredible music there, and so that influenced me a lot. And I also like pop. I mean, not nowadays, of course, all the computerized music, which in my humble opinion doesn't have any soul. But I love Steely Dan. I love the Beatles, of course, all of that. So there's, I'm very open to all kinds of music. There's not, and then also like flamenco, Indian music. After so much, so actually, of course I listen to jazz. That's my core business. But still, I think like 50% it's non-jazz, maybe even more sometimes. So it's a lot, really a lot. I hope this answers your question. Hey Anne, that's nice. Wow, that's from elementary school. So that's hey, so cool to see you here. Yeah, I'm gonna play some more before. I'm first going to share some music. Um, um, Let me see. Eric, do you sometimes class? Yeah, I sometimes I practice classical music. Um, some Bach and all of that, but um, I don't want to make myself look ridiculous in a live stream because, I used to play it as a child before I switched to jazz, but I'm really rusty on it. But of course, technically, yeah, I do practice it sometimes. I love Chopin, and it's all great for your technique, but I'm very bad in executing it, especially live. And having said that, I am so totally amazed always. I go to the Concertgebouw, our national concert hall here in Amsterdam. Excuse me. And then there is like every 2 weeks there's like it's called Piano Master Series, and it's amazing. You see these people walking off those stairs in front of 2,000 people. 1,900 are pianists, and all have their opinion, and they play the music so incredible. I think that's a whole other level and something I have the deepest respect for. And it's also not an easy life, because it's all about practicing, and it's not easy. So with all my deepest respect for classical music and musicians. Yeah. Okay. What I wanted to share today, before I play something for you, is music from West Africa, from Mali. I think there are two countries, like if you would say musical variety, countries with incredible musical variety, there is Brazil, there is South Africa, but then there's another country in Africa, which is Mali. And Mali has so much incredible music. It's the singing technique, the griot, amazing singers like Salif Keita, Umu Sangare. I'll play some more of those people later or in the next live streams. All incredible people. And but of course, who also originates from Mali is the world-class Grammy Award winner, kora player Toumani Diabaté. And this man is truly a master um, on this instrument. And he has a brother, Sidiki, also incredible. And I'm going to show you a video where they play together. And with Sidiki, I played at a festival once actually in Mali, in Ségou, on a river, beautiful. Like it was like an old Mississippi boat with a stage and 15,000 people, these beautiful people with all those colors, and it was incredible. It was like really amazing. And yeah, and the kora, of course, is such a beautiful instrument. And what did I want to say? Well, it'll get to me later, but Mali is definitely an amazing place for music. And they also have this architecture. So if you type architecture from Mali, this build, how they design the houses there, it's beautiful. It's mesmerizing. So yeah. So in Bamako, no, let me first play the music, and so I'm gonna show you a video. So I think now you should see the browser, and these are the brothers Toumani and Sidiki playing a song for you. And so I know the audio is going to be fine, but with I think this to do with this internet speed or something. I think the sometimes the picture might not be always stable, but the audio is there, and well, check it out. Yeah, some beautiful music from Mali, performed by Toumani and Sidiki Diabate, two brothers. And Toumani is, I think, well, he's considered the best kora player in the world. He won numerous Grammy Awards. And of course, the kora is spread all over West Africa as being a traditional instrument from the whole region. You also find it in Senegal and Gambia and in Guinea and all those countries. So it's amazing, and I had a beautiful experience. So the thing is with Toumani, um, he has this huge house in Bamako, in the capital of Mali, and um, he's a super nice person, and also invites kora players to his house. Also foreign kora players, who come from overseas, who want to study the kora. They can stay in the house, in the room, and they rent a room, and then they all play together in the patio, and it's beautiful. All this kora music, and then this whole vibe of like summer nights with the stars. It's really it's mesmerizing. It's like a fairy tale. Yeah, I can. West Africa, the music there, it's it has totally its own identity, and it's beautiful. I can talk about it for hours, but then I'm going to play some more, show you some, share some more West African music with you in the next one. So let's see. Um, um, yes, yes, Gregory. Hi, Gregory from Cape Town. So true. So there is this in Cape Town. There is this fantastic South African guitarist, Derek Gripper, um, and he found a way to play the music by Toumani Diabate, the kora, on guitar, and it's incredible how he makes the guitar sound like a kora. And he also collaborated a lot with musicians in Mali, and it's true. He's a fantastic guitarist. I was actually, as we speaking about Cape Town, I was supposed to play there tonight at the Nassau Center. Of course, everything postponed. I don't say cancelled, I say postponed. So, and then I actually wanted to ask Derek to play, but the whole thing another time. So yeah, but good to see you here, Gregory. Thanks, and also thanks for always promoting my live stream. I really appreciate it. Yeah. Yes, Ellen. Yeah, of course, it's nice to share other kinds of music, but also repetitive. And it's kind of all this terminology, but it's kind of a minimalistic thing, but then from Africa. Yeah, that's true. So enough talking for now. Let me play something. I had a request. I'm going to play this first. You'll probably recognize it, I hope. This was Once Upon a Time in the West by Ennio Morricone. And this song I recorded more than 10 years ago in Brazil in trio with the amazing Marcio Bahia on drums and André Vasconcelos. These guys are top, top musicians from Brazil. And I hadn't played this song in many, many years. And then I got a request from John van der Ham. I don't know if he's online tonight. He and my father, his father and my father were close friends. Both passed away, but so it's nice to see him here. So yeah, anyway, my version of Once Upon a Time in the West by Ennio Morricone. So let me check the chats here. Yeah. So, I hear and see you're not so good as in other live streams. I don't know. Let me know, everybody, because like I said before, I test all the time, but you never know how it's sounding out there online. So, are there any technical? Oh, Hans is saying there's no problem. So, no, let me check my other screen here. It looks fine, but again, you know, I'm also streaming on multiple platforms, so I'm not really sure how it's going to be perceived. So again, I would really appreciate if you share this live stream. If you're on Facebook, simply share, press share, video party, just share, and let's spread it to other people. Before I close, so tomorrow again there is the piano class, music class. So let me know if you have any musical theory, piano questions. I'll be happy to answer them. And also I'll put the camera on top so you can see my hands. And yeah, please follow me on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel. There's a lot to be subscribe. There's a lot to be seen there. I uploaded many videos, also with a lot of collaborations with African music from all over the world. And you can also listen to my music on Spotify. Most of my, also like this Morricone recording. This is on an album entitled Made in Brazil. So there's a lot to be seen and listened to on the internet. All right. Let me see here if it's still okay. Oh no, I think it's fine technically because most people are saying all right. So I'm gonna close with another playing with an app with a Peruvian. Well, it's not a Peruvian. Yeah, it says Vals Peruano. It's like a 6/8/12/8 rhythm, and I'll play on the keyboard, and I'm going to combine it with an original composition, which I actually wrote while I was in my hotel room in Senegal, playing at a festival. And the area where I was staying was called Hydrobas in Saint Louis. Saint Louis is the second, so there's Dakar, which is the capital, and then 4 hours north of Dakar by car there is Saint Louis, and they have a great annual jazz festival, and I played there a few times, and I was so inspired by all those, again, beautiful people and all of that I wrote this song in my hotel room, of course, heavily influenced by those rhythms. And I'm going to add this this Peruvian rhythm. Well, it's all 12. You know, 12/8 is the 12/8 rhythms. They originate from West Africa, then they spread all over the world, and then all these other cultures brought it into their music. You know, you hear it in Brazilian music, you hear it in Cuban music, you hear it, of course, in other African music, but also in Asia, all this basic 12/8 rhythm, which is like a 4. It has been used all over the world. It's a wonderful rhythm. So it's actually 6/4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. That's basically how it is. Let me switch on the rhythm track here and play this for you. Well, I couldn't tell the drummer to stop playing, but yeah. So this was an original composition, Hydrobas, in 12/8. I wrote this in Senegal. Um, yeah. Hi Koen. Koen, thanks for tuning in. Koen Maas is wonderful. He's doing the management of the Brussels Jazz Orchestra, which was founded by my good friend Frank Waganet, incredible musician from Belgium. We played for many years. We recorded 3 albums, had a quartet. I was the first pianist in that orchestra back in the 90s, but it was too far, all the rehearsals, driving to Brussels all the time was a little bit too much. But this orchestra they play all over the world, and I mean, not for now, for the time being, but it's an amazing orchestra. Check them out. The Brussels Jazz Orchestra do so many amazing projects, and they're all the. Check this amazing orchestra, extremely high, world-class level. So yeah, I'm going to close for tonight. Again, thanks for watching. Tomorrow's the piano music class. Please share, please like, whatever. Thank you all for listening. Thank you for watching. Love you all. Stay safe, stay healthy, and hopefully see you tomorrow. Good night.